How's it going, everybody? Nathaniel from RCInsight here, and today I am reviewing LEGO Friends Set 41444, the Heartlake City Organic Cafe. This set comes with 314 pieces as well as 3 minifigures and retails for $39.99 in Canada, $29.99 in the United States. This is my first real LEGO Friends set, the first one that I've actually had a chance to build, get my hands on, and so I'm very excited to review it for you guys. And so with that said, let's jump right into this. So starting off with the minifigures, given that this is my first LEGO Friends set, I really do not know a whole lot about the LEGO Friends minifigures. I haven't had them in the past, but I have never been a fan of the style of the LEGO Friends minifigures. It's just never been something that I've really liked, and so obviously I did not really have high expectations for the minifigures here, and I was not expecting to like them when I purchased this set, and as I was not expecting to like them, I really don't. It's just the LEGO Friends minifigure style is just not something that interests me, so I don't have too much to say on these guys. This first figure here is Marcel. Again, like I said, don't know anything about him. He does have this unique cap piece that I thought was kind of interesting for his head. That was one thing that I wasn't really expecting. I think it looks a little weird though when it's on him like that. And other than that, I mean, it's an interesting torso print, but again, it's so different, and then just a plain legs print, and it's also different than what I'm used to. It's hard for me to really have much to say on it. Our next minifigure here is Mia, and again, I think this is a very neat hairpiece that she has, and I believe this is a hairpiece that is also compatible with other LEGO sets and other LEGO minifigures. I could be wrong, but I think it is. I do appreciate the detailing on the face here. I think it's well done, and a colorful jacket for the torso print, and it has this shorts print for the legs, which again is cool. I mean, it's not something that you could do with regular LEGO minifigures. You get more details, you have pockets, you have shorts, all that. So it's neat and all that, but I don't have, again, much to say on it. This is probably my favorite of the minifigures in this set if I had to choose, though. And then lastly, we have Ava here, and much like the child minifigures in regular LEGO sets, you know, this is just one figure here, and just the head comes off like so, and the body and the torso and the legs are all one piece. The headpiece again here, I think it looks decent. Again, I like the hair piece used, and again, I believe this is very much a hairpiece that is compatible with normal LEGO minifigures. So that's nice if I ever wanted to switch them out for some reason. I don't think it's a super uncommon hairpiece, but again, I don't have much to say in terms of the figure. I think it's a decent torso print again, and it's just all kind of tied together. It's kind of like a dress skirt, and it looks good for what it is. But again, I do not care for these LEGO Friends minifigures, but that is your kind of overview of them. It's also worth mentioning that Mia does have an interchangeable headpiece with the helmet here so that she can ride her bike. So moving on to the builds of this set, we'll start with this very simple little one. It's just 2 pieces, this slanted brick as well as this 2x3 tile piece with a sticker on it. This is just sits down as a sign in front of the cafe. Really nothing special about it at all, but it is included in the set. The next build here is Mia's bike stand. Again, this is pretty simple. I do like how they incorporated, it's like a half bike. There's no front wheel, which is quite interesting. Just kind of the back half of the bike, and then it connects onto these clip pieces, and this front part is built out with 2 wheels on the front to kind of create this bicycle look. And then a really cool job with this blender piece here, having the different colored cherries in there, a couple milkshakes, and a little stand across the top. I think this is cool for what it is. This is also a printed tile right here. And so yeah, overall I think it looks cool. Nothing groundbreaking. This is a bike piece that I had not seen before, but otherwise, this is all stuff I've seen before. This is a sticker along the front here. Nice to get these green wheel pieces in here. We got them in the wheelchair figure for the LEGO City skate park set as well. So I have 2 of them now. Always nice to get something like that, but really a quite simple build that I think it looks good and it's simple and effective, but nothing more than that. So then moving on to the cafe itself, like I said, this is exactly what I expected. I got it for some of the design elements and the color scheme here. I loved kind of the outdoor garden feel on the right-hand side, as well as these kind of built objects on the roof. Those were the things that really stood out to me when I purchased, or when I saw the set in the box, and it's what stands out to me after I have purchased it as well. So I really, really like this shake build in particular. I think is really cool and really well done. The sandwich is neat as well. They're on hinges that move like so. In terms of unique pieces in here, I don't really think there's anything that I haven't seen before. Everything here is pretty standard run-of-the-mill. It's in a lot of ways similar to kind of a LEGO City build of a similar size. I really do love the way the garden over here looks, and it uses some pieces in some colors that I haven't seen before outside this set to get this nice bright lime green. I'm sure it existed, I just haven't had it personally, but I love that lime green color, and I love the way it looks. There's also a sandwich here that belongs on the table that just kind of fell off, and again, nothing special with it. So this set does have a bunch of stickers. There aren't really any printed pieces, which is a little bit disappointing. It would have been nice to get this table and a printed piece, I think, as well as these chairs. But those are stickers. There's also stickers on the front windows here. The door, the cafe sign is a sticker. There is one printed cash register piece there. And again, more stickered pieces on the interior, as you can see. So when we turn it around and look at the inside, there is some nice detailing in here, and I think more than you would expect from the box, because it doesn't really look like there's a whole lot going on from the front, but you'll notice when you flip it around, there is a cash area here with what appears to be a milk carton and a cup, and then you'll notice there's another sticker down there, and some sort of dispenser machine here, presumably for a drink. There's this table on the inside, and then when you flip it over here, there's like a sandwich shelf, which a bunch of different sandwich options, which again is nice to have. This rooftop part up here is very hollow, which I kind of expected not to get anything out there. It doesn't look the cleanest, but again, what do you expect? And then when you flip it around on the other side of this sandwich pickup area, you have what is like a mini kitchen with a spoon and a knife there, and then also looks like some ketchup and some lettuce and various condiments and sandwich making items, as well as a little thing that opens up here with some bread. I'm assuming that's maybe like an oven, and a counter which then reaches to the outside, which you can serve over, which is a really nice touch. And then, of course, over here on the far left is this organic garden area that looks like there's an area to recycle. There's a can there. And then the backside of the vineyard, which is, or we're going to call it a vineyard, nothing really special. And then you flip it over here, you can see the cherries growing on the front. And I love the way that looks. I love that feature so much. And so overall, that is what you're expecting to get from this. Not different from what you'd expect on the box, but there's just a lot of things that I really like here. One piece in this set that I haven't seen before that I feel like is worth mentioning is this arched piece. I think it looks great. I hadn't seen it before. I love the little detailing at the top there, and it really complements and fits the style of this set. So quickly, we'll take a look at the box and the instruction books, and then we'll jump on to my final thoughts on this set. So this set comes with 2 instruction books, one of those smaller size instruction books and one of the larger square instruction books. They say 1 and 2 on them, which is nice. They both have the exact same set image on them. This first one is very short, just for the first bag and the small builds, and then there's some images of other LEGO Friends sets at the back here, as well as the pieces. And you do get a look at LEGO City here with the set that still has not been released officially or revealed. The LEGO leaked themselves. Really want to get this set, but it's nowhere to be found at this point in time. So that is the first instruction book. And then the second one is a little thicker, and it's for the building, and it has that nice hard seam. I love that LEGO's doing this more and more now, and it is for the main building build, and nothing really at the back here. Not a whole lot to say on it. I just, again, like that we're getting these hard seam books, and that is what there is in the way of instruction books. As for the box, again, it's a pretty standard box. I was a little caught off guard by this tapering at the sides here. It was not at all what I was expected. At first, I thought the box came damaged, but that is just the way it's designed, which is very unique. I had not seen that before at all. So that is the one thing that is different on this box. And you have the character names down there at the bottom right. And then if you flip it around to the back, you have a whole bunch of different images of the set. You have it on the from the inside, and then also various snapshots of the set with different things in action. Really nothing that interesting of a box in my opinion. I think it's pretty mediocre as far as they go. I'd imagine this is a standard LEGO Friends set. Like I said, I haven't got LEGO Friends sets before, so this is my first, but nothing here stands out to me on this box that makes me go, wow, LEGO did something really unique here. It's just a run-of-the-mill box with that extra tapering that caught me off guard, and that is it for this. So overall, this set is really exactly what I was expecting it to be. There's not too much in the way of detailed interiors, but the exterior here looks amazing, and that is what I was getting it for. In terms of the final product versus what I saw on the box, it does not disappoint. It's exactly what I was expecting, exactly what I was hoping for. It has a reasonable price-to-piece ratio, and it's a reasonable price point. So, you know, it's not a bad set for my first ever LEGO Friends pickup. It's got a nice color scheme. I really like the color scheme here, and I just really like the overall elements and feel of this build. That being said, I wasn't blown away when I built this. This was not more than what I was expecting, and it didn't exceed my expectations as some LEGO sets do. It was exactly what I thought I was getting, and it wasn't one of these sets where I built it, and when I was done, I said, oh man, like I like this a lot more than I was expecting to. There wasn't that here. So overall, I would say, you know, it's exactly what you're expecting to get, and so whatever you thought when you looked at it on the box, that's kind of probably what you're going to think when you have finished building it. So for me, that means it is definitely a hit. It's a set that I really like, and one that will probably be going on display. There's just a lot of elements that I like here, and I've talked about some of them. Just the kind of whole cafe signs on the roof with the sandwich and the drink, to this green setup area on the right-hand side. You know, there's lots of the color scheme here. Like, there's so many things that are the reasons why I liked it when I saw it, and so obviously that translates, and all those things that I liked, I like on the finished product. But likewise, if you're sitting at this and you're not very interested in it, I'm not going to recommend going out and buying it, because this set is not going to really change your opinion that much, I don't think. So at the end of the day, I would say if this is a set that you were interested in, it's well worth buying. There's a lot of good here. But if you weren't interested in it, then it's probably not going to be up your alley. And I would just give this one a pass. So that is my review for the LEGO Friends Heartlake City Organic Cafe, guys. If you like this video, click the like button down below to show your support, as that's very much appreciated. Subscribe for more LEGO content like this. I have reviews, speed builds, LEGO news, up-to-date LEGO news videos. So if any of that interests you, check it out. I try and really stay on top of LEGO news and review new LEGO sets when they come out as well. So again, if that stuff interests you, click the subscribe button so that you can be notified as soon as those videos come out. And with all that said, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.